Charlie Parsons for Boxing Social in association with William Hill and Empire Fight Store. Nigel Benn, God, it must feel good for you to be stood here in this position right now. Conor has made his return to the professional boxing ring against, God, one of the toughest guys we've ever seen.
I've never seen somebody fight like that with Conor. I know he said it's not his toughest fight, mate. That is by far the toughest fight. Well, it might have not have been the toughest fight, but for that guy to take all these shots and just come back, mate. Oh my gosh, I was very impressed with him, and hopefully Eddie does sign him because I think he'd go a long way. This guy's good.
Nigel, I spent a lot of time with Conor and Guadalajara. He always spoke about yours and his relationship, but it never really appealed to me until I saw it this week. Just how special was it to share that moment with him today? You came in, he texted me from the minute that you spent that time together. It was like you were inseparable almost. This was, you were never missing this for the world.
No, me and Conor, we are inseparable. We know each other. And you can see the hard work that he put in against this tough guy. He's just like me, but as a matter of fact, I would actually say he's much more dedicated than what I was. I was burning the candle at both ends. Not like Conor. Conor's not like me, in a way. When it comes to training, I wasn't that. I was dedicated, very dedicated. I love my training, but what I'm saying, Conor's just a new breed. Sent him to England. All I've done. I gave him £50 a week when he was at Ricky Hatton's. That had to last. I didn't give him nothing. I didn't give him absolutely nothing. The only thing that he had when he lived with me was just like living in a lovely house and that's it. But when he left to go to England, it was £50. Make that £50 work. Didn't give him nothing. And now you can see, because of that school of hard knocks, look where he is now.
We talk about the school of hard knocks. He was quite open and honest at the period that you and him had together. Following what happened, he said that he handled things, now he looks back, not how he wanted, and that it was difficult for yourself, for Victoria. Now you're past that stage.
We actually went through a state of depression. I don't drink, but I was ending up drinking half a bottle of red wine a night. Don't even drink, and mate, it was like I just thought I just drink that and then go to sleep. And it knocked out my medication as well because I was on meds and I didn't know, and that didn't work. So I was getting more depressed as well, and just really was in a bad way for a long time, for the whole period. It's only like this year that we're working things out now. Getting through my period, getting back on my medication without having no alcohol. I don't even drink. That's the thing. I don't drink.
Does that make this that extra bit sweeter? Not just a win, not just a return to the ring, but everything that the family and him himself had to go through mentally.
I think we all went through it. All my kids, they all went through it. Especially the kids in Australia, India, and Layla and Levi. Because they weren't here with him, so they struggled. They struggled a lot. We all struggled. So, yeah, really tough. But now, it's just like, I think because now we've just gone through this stress bit, so it's just a release now. It's a release that hopefully that, we can get back into what he was doing best,
Just a couple more from me as we see Conor's opponent leave to go to the hospital to get his stitches. On the performance itself, what did you make of it?
Oh yeah, brilliant. Been at nearly 2 years, and then to go and do that against a guy who's like really never been stopped, had 32 fights, stopped 24 of them, and Conor was banging him with some good shots. Oh my gosh, and he stood there and took them.
He's going to have a headache in the morning.
Yeah, he's going to have a headache, but you know what, I think Eddie Hearn wants to sign him as well. So that's brilliant. I'm happy for him. I like a nice guy.
In boxing, we've got to have good hearts win as well, right? Let's talk about this Chris Eubank Jr. fight. Eddie told me, I just spoke to Charlie and Tony, they are preparing for a monumental offer that Team Eubank cannot turn down to stage the fight on December the 23rd. How much does that excite you?
That excites me, mate. Yeah. I hope he does take it, mate.
Do you think he will?
Huh?
Do you think he will?
Yeah, mate. Of course he'll take it. It's big dollars, and that's what he wants.
What do you make of Eubank tweeting after the fight a yawn and a tired emoji and tagging Conor saying that he wasn't impressed?
He what?
Eubank tweeted saying that it was boring and sort of he put a couple.
But you know, we know what's true. We don't even really kind of like really taking any notice of that. It was just like the first Smith fight. That when he got banged out, that was it. It was just like, look at that. Now that was a good fight. The second one wasn't, because we saw how bad Smith was, and not taking that away from him. Was we impressed? Not really. I was really depressed at how Smith came out. Both of his legs were gone, threw 34 punches in the whole 10 rounds. So you know what? It's not even about that. If he really feels like it's a boring fight, take the fight. Yeah. Take the fight. Don't give it all Charlie Big Bananas. Take the fight. We'll sign a contract tomorrow. So it's like, you say it's a boring fight. It's a yawn. Mate, a yawn. Oh, my gosh. Take the fight, Mr. Eubanks. Take the fight if you're that confident, because we're very, very confident. So let's not play around. Take the fight.
Just finally from me, December 23rd is the provisional date. All week, people have been saying that that fight could be bigger than Anthony Joshua versus Tyson Fury.
I believe so, because you know what it is, Anthony Joshua and Fury should have happened a long time. Everyone's just getting bored of the saga. I would have liked to see the fight a long time ago. But you know what, it's dragging on, and I think I don't want Eubanks and Benn fight dragging on. Let's make the fight.
Do you think it's bigger this time around?
100%. Of course, it's bigger. He's done a number on Smith. Conor had a hard fight tonight and showed his calibre. Been out of the ring nearly 2 years. Yeah. So I think it'd be a great fight.
Nigel Benn, thank you very much for speaking to us at Boxing Social. Just a final message to the supporters. There have been a lot of them, and it's been a long, hard period.
Yeah, I thank you all for supporting Conor. You know what I mean? We had people that didn't believe Conor, but I just thank you all that stood by him, and you're going to see more. Now you're going to see the real Conor.